This isn't going to be easy for me to say, but I know that it's something that I can't hold in me anymore. And although there's a bit of apprehension, I do feel like I need to just get this off my chest. And also so that you know where I'm at. At this point, I am well aware that you're the one for me. It's unmistakable. It's painfully obvious. And it's painfully obvious to the point where when I try to ignore it and when I move in opposition to what I know and what I feel, that things for me start to get bad. And it's in every aspect of my life. And this points me back to you. I keep looking for times in my life when things were going well, when I felt good. Very, very rare. And most of the thoughts are of you and of us. On that same note, at this point in time, I'm also aware that I'm not who I need to be in order for this relationship to flourish in the way that it feels like it's supposed to. You get what I'm saying? At this point, it feels like we're just grinding gears and like we're just missing each other. And I don't want you to feel like any of that's your fault. It's mine. I know I'm not who I'm supposed to be yet. I can feel it. And it's making me embarrassed. It's making me shameful. It's making me want to not present myself to you because I know that right now I'm not what you need. But I know what you do need. I know what I need. I need to grow as an individual. I already know we're good together, but the reason we're not great is because of me. It's because I haven't learned myself the way that I thought I knew myself. When situations came up in the past and I handled them horribly, I knew within me that there were better options. I just didn't know how to do them. And even when I did know how to do them, I didn't know how to make them happen. And that's part of my frustration. It's like I can feel what to do, but I just can't bring myself to do it. Until recently, when you came into my life and literally turned me on, you activated me in such a way that it was almost like you could clearly see two different versions of me, the version of me that I was and the version of me that I could be. And I could only see one, but I could feel the other. And it created this disconnect within me. And then everything that I was a part of, it became disconnected. And then you came in. And you changed my life by just being you. And I appreciate and I cherish you and who you are for me, who you are for me, who you continue to be, even though I caused this separation between us. It's not because I don't like you. It's not because I don't love you. It's not because I don't care about you. On the contrary, I love you and care for you and like you so much that I would spare you from me. Because when I look in my past, I just see a wake of destruction. I think about it all the time. I try not to, but it's there in the background like a soft melody, never letting me forget of the trash human being that I used to be, and that at times I still can be if I don't stay focused. Look, I know I'm talking a lot. I've just had a lot of time to think. At first, when we separated, I started to try to keep myself busy, to try to not think about the loss that I experienced in pushing you away because of my own fears and shame. But then it became impossible to ignore. I managed to distract myself briefly, but you have superseded everything in my life. And not because of anything other than you deserve that spot because of who you are and the spirit in you. And I can see the light. I can see your pureness. We've all been through stuff, but I can still see that light within you. And it's the most attractive thing I've seen in this life. And I want to be a part of it. I also know that I haven't been acting properly. I haven't been who I needed to be in order to gain access to you and your love and your energy. Every day I wake up, I try to not make myself proud, but I try to do stuff that I can be proud of. And it's not limited to, I'm trying so much. I just realized what a grave mistake I made. And I wish that I could hit the rewind button and turn back the hands of time. I would do a lot of things differently. One thing I can think of off the top of my head is being more grounded, being more stable. But that takes what I didn't have at that point and what I'm gaining now, which is a sense of self. And then accompanied with that is self-respect. I wasn't able to trust myself. And that manifested itself in you not being able to trust me. I realized that the fault is my own. I realized that I was pushing away any real opportunity to be intimate in the relationship. There were so many things I realized I did wrong. I wish I could have another chance to be vulnerable, another chance to let you in, another chance to drop my guard so that this relationship could be what it was supposed to be and what I stopped it from being because of my fear. After all this time apart, I've come to realize that even though things went down how they went down, even though we are where we are now, you were still the best I've ever had. And I still want that. The ups and downs, that's life. But you're my life. Everything that you're a part of, I want to be a part of. I want to be a part of you. I never want to be away from you again. I never want to be separated from you again. I've come to realize that I'm in love with you. And it's so weird because stuff like this normally happens when you're in a relationship, not when you left the person behind. This is how I know it's confirmed for me that I love you. It's because whenever I found myself saying that before, which at this point I really don't even know if I meant or not to those others, but I know that in this moment, I know that as a result of looking back, I know that as a result of realizing the depth of what I feel for you, I realize that it's love. And I never thought that that would be something that I could be a part of, especially because of my childhood. When I looked at the world, all I saw was darkness and bitterness, hate. I just didn't see anything or too much good until you. And now, when I look forward, I see you in my world. I don't know how I'm going to make it happen, but I know that people say where there's a will, there's a way. And my will to have you in my life and to be the man that you deserve me to be for you, my will is as big as a mountain. It's as big as the cosmos itself. I think at this point, I know at this point that showing you the version of me that you can see, that you could see, is my biggest priority. Now, I'm not going to bombard you. I'm not going to do anything wild. I'm going to stay to myself, and I'm going to grow in this, and I'm going to prove to you that I get it, that I see you, that I hear you, I understand you, and that I want to make this happen for us. You're a major part of that, but it's for me too. It's for us, and that's how I know. That's how I know we're supposed to be together. I've never seen myself or included myself in anybody's anything, or included them in whatever I got going on. You're the first. You're the only one. You are the one. I'm working diligently every day. Every morning is the first thought on my mind, and you're what motivates me throughout my day. Everything that I'm learning, everything that I'm understanding, it's to be a better man for you, for me, and for us. Until the day when I can show you who you knew I could be, just know that I carry you in my heart. I carry you in my thoughts. I dream of you. I see you in everything. I can't wait until the day that I see you back in my world. That's what I realize is what I want the most. You. With everything that I am, and from the bottom of my heart, I love you.